What is up, people? It is me, Monster58. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. Previously, we ended up going to Silph to take it back from Team Rocket. We got about halfway through, if I remember correctly. We took on Archer to end off the episode, obviously one of the Team Rocket admins that we've become rather well acquainted with over these past few episodes. And now we are going to go through the rest of Silph, at least hopefully to be able to take down Team Rocket entirely and remove them from this building and save all the people as well. So, a couple things real quick. First thing I'd like to show off is what I named our Snorlax, and I named him Harvey. Now, you might be wondering why I named him Harvey. Well, the main reason I named him Harvey, and no disrespect to the man I'm actually, referencing here, but I'm referencing Epic Mealtime. For those of you who don't know, I was born in '99, and so I'm 26, very closely turning 27 relatively soon. But at the end of the day, because of my age, I grew up with early YouTube, and specifically around the time of Epic Mealtime, Nigahiga, Jenna Marbles, I'd say probably around that era too was Prank vs. Prank, right? Jesse and Jen. Any of those like early YouTubers, that got really, really big like that. I mean, even if you think about it, Smosh and Ray William Johnson, even the earlier videos of like Boogie2988, right? And so I felt that very fitting, since Harvey was the, creator, essentially the face of Epic Mealtime. It kind of makes sense to me to name a Snorlax Harvey. And again, no disrespect to the man himself, if you think I'm calling him fat or something like that. I'm not. I'm just, referencing a time that I think very fondly of as a kid. So I feel that was pretty fitting for a Snorlax. And so next thing I'm going to do, you have to give me a second. I got to pull up a couple of things on my other screen, so I have these because I forgot to pull them up before. Alrighty, folks, and we're back. I just had to pull up some of because we're going to be doing, obviously, some boss battles today, so I got to pull those up on my other screen. But the other thing I'd like to say is I apologize in this episode if I'm going to be a bit sort of out of it, because it's been about like a week or so since I've actually played this game. So we're just going to keep going through, we're going to keep battling, going to try and explore as many nooks and crannies of this company as possible to get items and such like that, get some XP that we can't get after we beat after we beat and take Team Rocket out of Silph. So just wanted to get this all out of the way, so I'll be cutting these battles as per usual. Alrighty, that battle was pretty annoying. I got paralyzed and then I was gonna get like para-flinched. Luckily I didn't, so we'll keep our way moving through this floor. Let's see. We got some grunt in there. I can see her in there. There's an item back here and a grunt, of course. No surprises here. Did we fight her? I can't remember. Did we? No, we did not fight her. Okay, well, we're gonna fight her now. Alrighty, well, that wasn't too bad. Alright. Now, I think... Did we touch that grunt in there? I cannot remember if we fought her. There's some teleporting platforms around. I don't think we fought this guy either. Might as well fight this guy and get the item too. Max Ether. Can't complain about that. That was by far one of the most unlucky battles I've ever been in. I got frozen twice in that from frickin' Ice Punch. That was... that was lovely. Alright, let's go in here. There's an item in there. I think we fought that grunt. And if we didn't, I don't care to fight. Well, probably should because of the XP, right? Let's see. Okay, so... we already fought her. Okay, so now we're done with this floor. Let us... honestly, we can just go up a floor, I think. Let's go up a floor here. Because I don't even think we really need to take the teleporting platforms anymore, mainly due to the fact that we have access to the entire hideout now, or the entire room, the entire company now, because we have the card keys and stuff like that. So, Max Repel. Let's see. Hyper Potion, very nice. Make up for the couple I had to use there because that was annoying. I think we fought this guy. Yeah, we already here. Not much on this floor. Let's go up another floor. Let's see what else we got here. Were we here already? Well, if I fight this... okay, so we weren't here yet. Okay. Uh-oh, fellow troublemaker. Alrighty. Let's see. The president is still in the boardroom on the 11th floor. I'm so worried. I hope he's safe. There's Trace over there. It's really dangerous here. You came to save me? You can't. Well, I mean, I am right now, so... okay. Got some boardroom members here. I might end up using this on Snorlax actually right here. Let's do that because I just wanted to get Snorlax up to snuff with the rest of our Pokemon. This guy has to say, Team Rocket must be after the Master Ball, a Pokeball that's guaranteed to catch any Pokemon. I bet they're going to make us make lots of Master Balls for them to use. Oh, hi, you're not a Rocket? You came to save us? Why, thank you. I want you to have this Pokemon for saving us. A Lapras. Okay. So, you remember I was telling you earlier in the adventure that there was a Pokemon that I was considering instead of Snorlax? This is the Pokemon. So Snorlax. So Lapras is a water and ice type that really does relatively the same thing that Snorlax does. It's a traditional more water type where it's very bulky, it's very slow, but it hits decently hard. Learns some nice moves that you want it to learn. But like I said, mainly being that special wall is extremely helpful. The reason I decided against using Lapras, even though I love Lapras, is mainly due to the fact that I didn't want it to share another water type, and that means I didn't want it to share weaknesses with Kingler. I ended up using Kingler because I never really used Kingler, even though I've always wanted to, and so I had more of a reason to want to use Kingler than use Lapras in this situation. Although, again, Lapras was definitely in this team at one point. Just decided against it. Okay, so she had frickin' 3 Voltorbs, 2 of them just used self-destruct, and then the other one just used Thunderbolt on me. Okay, if they made us open all of this just to get to this warp panel, I'm taking it. Here's what's gonna take it. We fought her already. Okay, yeah. You know, what she said there with frickin', you know, coughing evolving into wheezing, I've always wondered if they would just end up making a Pokemon called Choking as its 3rd evolution. I'm so stupid for thinking that, but I've always wondered, like, what if they named a 3rd evolution Choking? Alrighty, that guy had a Magneton, which is, I think, the first time we've seen Magneton. Just the evolved form of Magnemite. Really solid Pokemon again. I honestly would recommend using Magnemite, Magneton. They're solid Pokemon. Trace is in there, but I'd have to go through a bunch of hoops to get to that. We're on the 7th floor. Alright, let's keep it moving here. So I think we went, yeah, so we went through here already. Okay, what I'd like to do is open this door, though. I think we fought this guy, though. I think we ended up teleporting in here. Yes, we did. Okay. So, there's no reason... Okay, I'm just opening all... I might as well open the doors that I can for the floors that we've been to. Was there a door in here? No, there wasn't. Okay, so I think we can just head up to the next floor. I gotta find out how to get to Trace. That's the thing I want to see if I can do. We're on 8. Why would I have to check that? We were just on 7. I checked the sign on 7. I'm an idiot. Okay, so here, we haven't been on this floor yet. This floor will basically, as you saw in that, room, there's Nurse Joy in there. We can now heal in there, so I'm not going to actually have to heal after this battle, which would be nice. I can just go in there and heal like that. And it's infinitely reusable, so that's very nice. Alrighty, now that we're in here, we got a revive too, which is nice. I think we actually have to, because before you could just, like, you could just talk to the bed. I'm a beautiful spy disguised as a nurse. Are you tired? Should have a rest here in the nap room. Before, you used to just be able to press A on the beds, and then you'd be able to go to sleep like that. Let's see. She's gonna scold me if I tell. Okay, let's go in this, because there is a teleporter up there. Is there anything else on the right side? Down here, maybe? Oh, there's an entrance this way, and there's a There's a piston items right here. Oh, I guess so you can avoid fighting this guy, but we're gonna fight him because, again, lost XP, right? That was just a little longer than I wish it was, but 3 Great Balls, and what's this on the bottom here? 3 Pokeballs. Okay, so getting some free catching stuff is never... I was about to say getting 3 balls. Well, I guess I just said it anyway, but whatever. Weren't we? Yeah, we were just here. Okay, so that was useless. Okay. So we'll move here. Let us open this up just so we have an easier way to get here if we want to go here again, which we probably won't, but we're going to do it anyway because I want to. Let's head down this way. I'm probably going to just heal quick again. I might as well do that. And then we'll head up this way. We'll fight this guy, and we'll go take that teleporter. I'm hoping that'll take us to where Trace is. That'd be cool if it was. We'll see. Alright. So let's go fight this guy. Okay guys, so I was really stupid here. Unfortunately, I ended up having my mic up for my headset, and so this is currently being recorded post. Now this doesn't happen for the rest of the video, it just happens for this next like few minute stretch. So we're gonna go through this door here. Obviously got a couple of trainers here, well just one more or less. The guy sitting there actually doesn't do anything, but let's go on this panel and see if this actually leads us to where Trace is, and lo and behold, it actually does. That's far enough! Huh, you again. Me again as many times as it takes. I will not let you reach the boss. Huh? What was that? Reach the boss? Nick, you'd think. He's right up ahead. Giovanni must be here. So the boss of Team Rocket is right here in this building. This makes things easier then. Go, Nick. This is our best chance to beat their boss. Old man, you'll be dealing with me. The funny thing is, I think Archer isn't even old. He's just older than us. He's not even that old. Like, I don't know exactly how old he is, but... Alright, we'll teleport back here. Yeah, this guy is completely pointless to talk to. Grab this item here. Another Max Lure is always helpful, especially when you want to actually, you know, catch Pokemon in this game. So we're going to take on this trainer, and luckily, after this battle, I will be back to actual, just voice recording. So, yeah, sorry about that again, guys. I was really dumb. Okay, that guy's taken care of. So now we know where to go to fight Giovanni. I think we've gone through most of this floor as well. So what floor are we on? Just want to make sure so we can just go right here. Third floor. Okay, so let's move our way. I think it was back this way. And then we'll go here. So I gotta remember that it's the freaking third floor. Okay, then we're just going to head up to the other floors because I'd like to see what else is on those floors that we haven't seen yet. I think we have just 10 and 11, right? I think we're on floor 9 here. We should just be 10 and 11, and then we can... I'm going to go through all the other floors and then just make sure that there isn't anything I missed. Yeah, we haven't been here yet. Full heal. Oh, that's always nice. Got another Silph employee there. That's obviously probably terrified. Got a bunch of items here, so... Another fight, here we go. Okay, that guy wasn't too bad. Okay, let's see what we got here. Max Revive, oh that's nice. So Max Revive, very simple. I don't think we've had one of these yet. It just essentially, instead of regular Revive, which revives your Pokemon up to half health, a Max Revive will revive your Pokemon up to full health. Now the thing that it doesn't do, if I'm not mistaken, is restore all your PP for your moves. But got Flamethrower there. That's really, really good to have. Flamethrower is a fantastic move, so really, really nice that we got that. So we'll skip that guy. And there's just teleport. So let's fight this guy, and we can head up to floor 11. Alrighty, let me just real quick see where these go. I'm kind of curious. He's going to a room. Oh! Teleports us right here. I don't even know what floor we're on. But we can go in here now. Grab full heal. That's nice. What do we got here? Oh, ton of items. A star piece. Star piece is a selling item. Sell that for, I think, like 5 grand or 3 grand, something like that. I think it's 3 grand, actually. Nuggets, 5 grand. Got an escape rope there. I'd explain what that is. What do we got here? 5 great balls. More Pokeballs here, maybe? And a revive. Okay. Can't complain. Got some healing items, some catching items. All pretty good stuff so far. Okay, so what else is on this floor? I don't even know what floor we're on. There's another person in here. Maybe we have to fight. But honestly, I think at this point we're getting really close to finishing everything off, so I don't know if it's worth it to fight this guy. I know that was all about, oh, we should be fighting every trainer and stuff like that, but at this point I kind of just also want to see what and get this out of the way. I didn't see what floor we were on, by the way. I don't think there was anything else. Let me go through a few floors, and then what I'll do is if there's anything notable, I'll cut back in, but for the most part, I think we're relatively set, so when I cut back, unless it's something that I recently discovered, I'll have healed at Nurse Joy, and then we will be going towards Giovanni. Okay, so we are here on floor 11, and we can obviously see something going on in there. We're going to take on this guy real quick. I know I said my cut was going to be after I've healed, but since I hadn't actually gone up to floor 11 entirely, we're just going to go up to floor 11 and take care of this grunt. Alrighty, it looks like we got a max elixir there. Okay, so it looks like we cannot access the room without actually going through the teleporter. So, now that we've explored all the rooms, we're going to go back to floor 9. I'm going to heal up, and then we will make our way towards we will make our way towards Giovanni here. Alrighty, we are back here. Now it's time to head towards Giovanni. So I'm going to do right here is we're going to save real quick, just to be safe. Alrighty. Hold it right there, twerp! Our boss is in the meeting. You better not disturb him. Wow. Alrighty, our third or fourth fight with Jesse and James from Team Rocket. So, they've actually improved quite a bit in terms of just their moveset. So, Jesse's going to be sending out her Arbok level 36 Poison type with Poison Jab, Glare, Crunch, and Rock Slide. James finally changed the moveset on this frickin' Weezing. Poison type, level 36, Sludge Bomb, Dark Pulse, Flamethrower, and Thunderbolt. It's got a wide range of stuff here, but honestly the Pokemon I'm more scared of is going to be Arbok, because at least with Weezing, that's something I can just heal off more easily. I just do not want to get poisoned. I do not want to get poisoned. Paralyzed. Psychic on Arbok, and just kill it, get rid of it, don't need it. Very easy. Alright, not too bad. Bubby's level 39, which is awesome. Sludge Bomb, this is gonna hurt. I think I'm not poisoned. Let's do Psychic again, and this should kill it. If Flamethrower doesn't. I think Flamethrower will end up killing Weezing though, so should be fine. Good job, and dead. Very cool. Alrighty, Jesse and James have already been taken care of. Harvey grew level 39, very nice. Screech, I don't care. I like Yawn better. Sleep is better. As always. Arrgh, I hate kids. Just like always. Looks like Team Rocket's blasting off again! Okay, so what I'm going to do here, we're going to heal real quick. And we are going to swap a Snorlax to the front of the party here. Because I actually like to use Snorlax for this part of the battle. Alrighty, we have moved everything to the front of the party. We have moved Harvey to the front of the party. And we have now saved. It is time to now confront Giovanni. Now, Mr. President, I hope you're not thinking of lying to me. The Master Ball. You successfully created one, didn't you? Do you think it's that easy to make? And now that I know who you really are, there's no way I want to make a thing like that. Not for someone like you. How dare you? And give up any thought of forcing us to create powerful Pokemon for you. Using stolen research to create Pokemon? That's not something Silph should ever do. We had a deal. You agreed to this. You're a smart man. I'm sure you can imagine what will happen to your people if you say no to me now. Young Nick, so we meet again. The president of Silph and I are discussing a vital business proposition. Keep your nose out of grown-up matters, or experience a world of pain. Alrighty, our next time fighting Giovanni, the Team Rocket boss. Okay, he's a little bit tougher than last time, so he's going to lead with Persian, normal type level 39 with Slash, Feint, Fake Outs, and Play Rough. We're sending out Harvey here, because even though I could use Jen here and absolutely annihilate this thing, I just want to give Harvey a little bit of spotlight, so... His first boss battle. You're going to get faked out here. It's not going to be too bad, though. Persian doesn't really have high attack, so it's all good. Slash might hurt a little bit, but it's not going to be that bad. Even with the low physical defense that Snorlax has, Persian really isn't a threat of a Pokemon. Okay. Just going to do Brick Break again, and we should be able to kill this thing here. Even if it gets a crit, it's not going to be bad at all. Yeah, we're fine. Even with a high crit rate, you didn't get it. Alright. Giovanni's iconic Persian has now been taken down. Okay, so his next Pokemon, let's see what it is. 3... is going to send in Rhyhorn. Rhyhorn, Ground and Rock type, level 39, Drill Run, take down Megahorn, and Rock Throw. We are just going to send out Betsy here. We haven't used really Betsy all that much lately, but I think we should be able to use Betsy here. I'm just annoyed I haven't been able to teach it any physical water type moves. I guess that's something I probably should have looked up before I used it, but at that point it probably would use Pokemon instead, but whatever, it's fine. We're just going to use Scald. Even then, I imagine Scald should do a lot of damage, if not outright kill this thing, so... Any water grass type, this Rhyhorn, yeah, is done. Yeah, easy peasy. Yeah. Not hard at all. And his final Pokemon is going to be Nidoqueen, level 39 Poison Ground type with just Crunch and Body Slam. You think it would learn, like, have, like, Earth Power or something like that, but it just doesn't, I guess, for some reason. I don't know why they didn't give it a bigger moveset here. Could have, like, Earth Power, could have, like, Poison Jab. If it literally had those two moves, it would have been fine, but the fact that it only knows Crunch and Body Slam is actually really lame. If you have a Steel type, honestly, this thing is barely going to do anything to you. So if you have, like, a Magneton, then honestly we'll wall this thing completely. I'm just going to kill it with Psychic. Oh wow, it actually survived. I guess that's the bulkiness of Nidoqueen coming through, right? The only scary thing about Body Slam is getting paralyzed, but luckily we didn't get paralyzed here. Alrighty, with this we're basically taking down Giovanni again. That's really good. Nidoqueen has now been vanquished. Nice, Betsy grew level 40, that's sick. I lost again? Blast! I have little choice, it seems. I will relinquish Silph for now. But Team Rocket will never fall. Nick, never forget. All Pokemon exist for Team Rocket's use. I may leave now, but we will meet again. Is it going to cause trouble somewhere else? Alrighty. Talk to the Silph president. Oh dear boy, thank you for saving us here at Silph. Well, I suppose that's so. It wasn't just you. So it was that wonderful partner of yours, so even though we didn't use Pikachu at all. I'll never forget how you saved us in our moment of peril. I have to thank you in some way, and I'm quite magnanimous, so I can give you anything. Here, maybe this'll do. We got the Master Ball from the President, and so as it was told in the, text that we saw, the Master Ball will catch any Pokemon, and I mean any Pokemon without fail. You can't buy that anywhere. It's a secret prototype. The Master Ball will catch any Pokemon without fail. Truthfully, we've only succeeded in making just the one, so you should probably be quiet about using it. Thank you for rescuing all of us. We, from the President on down, are indebted to you for what you did. Alrighty, so all the Team Rocket Grunts have now moved away from Silph Coast, so now it's time for us to head back out. There's really not much else for us to do here. So let's go this way. We'll take the elevator down and see if there's any other things I think that we have left for cutscene-wise and stuff like that. But I don't think there is, but there might be. I can't remember off the top of my head. So we're just gonna head down to the first floor here. Alrighty, that boss battle really wasn't too bad. Unfortunately, Giovanni's taste in Pokemon types, just like mine, isn't the best in terms of, like, just usability. Ground types really, have exploitable common weaknesses, so. Nick, you did it! You beat Giovanni, right? That archer guy made a run for it, so I chased him all the way out here, and then all the Team Rocket Guns ran right out of Saffron City, too. Guess we're lucky you're such a strong trainer, Nick. To be honest, I was a little scared. Like, what would have happened to us if it turned out the bad guys were the strongest, you know? But you and me, Nick, we really managed to save Silph. Nobody will have to go through what Cubone went through ever again. Alright, now that everything's back to normal, I guess it's time for the next Pokemon gym. Have you been to the Saffron City gym already, Nick? How many badges have you got? That many, huh? Wow. Maybe we'll both make it all the way to the Pokemon League. Let's give it both our best shot. See ya! Alright, see you probably relatively soon once again, Tristan. I forgot that we had Snorlax out of the Pokeball, but with us taking down Giovanni at Silph and driving out Team Rocket from Saffron City, that's a really good place to end. And so, as Trace said, next time on Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, we'll be taking on the Saffron City Gym. So, hope you guys look forward to that. So, thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video. Please like, comment, rate, and subscribe. Share this video with your friends, and also follow me on the socials. Those will be linked in the description below. And with that, guys, once again, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this episode, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Peace.
High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can